Well, howdy, folks. Howdy, folks. We are live. We are live. We are live. Who we got going on here? Chuck Adams. What's going on, buddy? Angelo. Super Dave in the house. Yes, sir. Napoleon. Chat Jock. What's up, Dave? Yardley Kennedy. Troy L. Who else we got going on here? Who's been fishing? Bernice. Camo Joe. Flaming Outdoors. Hey, you gotta always be ready to go crappie fishing. Sid Lewis. Yes, sir. Bill. Mickey. What's going on, Slick? How we sounding? How we looking? Redney in the house. What's going on, buddy? Superman. that's a nice handle you got there. What's going on, Kurt? Sacramento in the house. Coosey. Hey, I got a package that I hadn't mailed off to you yet. I'll throw a little bonus in there for you for being late. Ford's in the house. Yes, sir. Paul. Scott. Hey, man, I'm seeing some names that I hadn't seen in here before. I really do appreciate you guys joining us. Hugo. Squiddo. Bud Crisco. Yes, sir. Kelly, how's it going? He killed the volume on this old phone over here so it won't be interrupting. So who's been fishing? I need to read some fish stories. Y'all just gonna depend on my fish story? Alfred. Paul catches them all. JR or JC. What's going on, buddy? Hey man, you been on them crappie over there? Mac. Thank you, thank you. Got at them Saturday on the lake where I last saw you. Awesome, awesome. Man, that lake just I don't hey, that lake right there just spits out crappie, I'll tell you that. Georgia. Hey, have those jigs did some work for you? Have they been I know you want a pack. Mel, what's going on, man? The jig man in the house. Yes, sir. Larry McBride. Roy Dale. Let's go. Yes, sir. How'd you do, Chuck? Why they caught another 3-pounder on Lake Houston? Wow, man, that's nice. Hey, that lake got him. That's a lake that a lot of people scared of it, but that lake holds some good fish. That's my lake. I claim it all the way. Fish in the Mid-South. Yes, sir. Just throwing hackle on these old jigs while I watch. Awesome, awesome. That tying is an addictive thing to do. Addictive hobby. Tennessee in the house. Jay Fox. Yes, sir. So you on with the SARS. Decided to watch. All right. Smithville. Chris Roan in the house. Yes, sir. Been working. Hey man, them bills got to get paid. Oh, look at here, would you? Is this the 3-pound crappie fishing? Alabama. This can't be the 3-pound crappie fishing. Not on a SK Live. I know that ain't 3-pound. Not the 3-pound that I know. Caught 15 nice crappie. Okay, awesome, awesome. That's what's up. Hey man, it's a great time to be on the water. You got to go, JC. Have you been out? Tony. Been waiting for those slabs. Cool. Me, you know what? I can't do the wait. Not down here. We got too many gators down here. We got too many gators. Man, it looks fun though. Got a chance to try them. I see we got old Mr. Bluegill waiting over here. Let's throw old Mr. Bluegill in. Look like he got his I'm gonna unmute his mic real quick. So when I add him, LBG.
What's up, SK?
What's going on, man?
Not much, chilling.
White bass. Hey man, they give a thump in the pool too. Ain't what we looking for, but hey, I don't complain about catching them. What's up, Dan? Man, I'm glad you guys came through over here tonight. We got some good stuff to talk about. Caught a bunch of, but all dinks again. Hey man, them dinks, if the dinks are there, those big old slabs are there. Sunfish assassin in the house. Oh, LBG got a nice fish story for y'all too. He get to fish during the week. I can't wait till I make it to that.
Hey, it ain't by
Took the boat out
choice.
last week. Bluegill shark. Oh yeah, okay, they coming alive. Awesome.
Yep,
Dinks.
they biting. They are biting for sure.
Crap, Alabama this weekend. Oh man, hey, I tell you what, I've been telling everybody. Hey, I don't think I have any over here, but I try to use the lightest jig I can get away with. But when it's windy, you got to put some lead on that jig. I think that's a quarter, but I've been using up to 5/16. And Steve got them. He'll get you hooked up over there. Big old cannonballs. That 5/16, that's what I call it, a cannonball. It is a big-headed jig. But in that high wind, you got to have it. What's going on, Rick M? Anthony? A 317? That's cool. 3-pound fishing. Hey, yep. If that's Matt, hey man, that's special right there. Angler issues. Water still only 52. Hey, don't go by water temp. I'm telling you, that is the wrong thing to do to get on these fish this time of year. These growing days got your temperature inching up. So a constant increase in temperature is what's going to signal those fish to go shallow. It's not a set temperature that those fish will be there. And if they're not, I mean, I don't ever fish the shallow. So I fish just out from where they spawn at. And every year, I'm talking about every year, when the days start growing, man, I'm whacking the fish right there just outside of where they go to spawn. You can look back at some of my videos probably from 2 years ago, and it's just the same old thing, every single year. I'm not looking for a water temp. What's going on, Sack Bandit? Who else we got here I need to throw up here? Any new names we got coming through? It's me. There he is. I'm watching. Oh, you fishing that tourney tomorrow? Hey, what lake is that tournament on? Me and Steve was talking about it a little while ago, but I forget what lake it was. Lake Houston below the dam this weekend. Hey man, I'll tell you what. I don't fish down there anymore. But that place down there is just plumb stacked with big old slabs, man. I'm gonna tell you. And the thing is, I always talk about getting on structure. I need to do another video with 2D because I know there's just a lot of people that don't have SI, and that video I'm willing to bet helped a lot of people put some fish in their boat, and it's easily done. You can just have a black and white 2D unit. That's the cheapest unit fish finder you can buy, and it'll point that structure out. And
Right.
yeah, you get on the structure. A lot of these jigs that we give out, we probably ought to give some advice on be sure to get that jig near some structure. Is that what do you think about that, Bluegill?
Say that one more time. 'Cause I was typing in.
Oh, okay. I was saying that regardless of what jigs you're using, but all the ones that we're giving away some hot jigs.
Yeah.
And if you
Yeah.
get those jigs near structure, you're gonna get bit.
You're gonna get bit. That's correct. And like, especially this time of year, I say color matters, but sometimes color don't matter, but it does matter. If that makes sense. Cause you can have some, they will bite quicker than others. Cause I have like yesterday, so I went to Lake Houston yesterday. I caught 22. So I spied a rig a little bit, but I had that hot bait, that gold dust that we were talking about. Steve made for me, that clear with the gold in it, and it was on fire. I had 4 different jigs out there, and that one jig probably pretty much caught all my fish that day yesterday. So color does matter. You might put that one, might come across that different color bait across that fish, and he gonna hit it. Just simple fact he think it's food, but they primary targeted that one color yesterday. So it does matter.
I'll say this, a lot of the live scope guys that come on a lot of different shows,
Yeah.
these guys preach that color don't matter. It's all profile. And I fished on a live scope several times. I fished with a guy that's very well. He gets on fish very well, and if he put a jig down there, and that fish turns away from it, he's going to his box to put a different color on. And this happened just this weekend.
Yep.
And there are, like Bluegill said, there are times that those fish will hit just about anything.
Yeah.
They'll be on a feeding frenzy. Anything that gets close to them, they're gonna hit it.
That's right.
But more times than not, have you some different colors to go down there and fill your box up with jigs. I'm telling you some good stuff. I show it in my vids, and I always tell people, yeah, I got 4. Usually, always keep 3 or 4 rods in my boat. But that's until I figure out what these fish are hitting the best on, the better fish.
That's right.
Because I seen somebody a while ago say they caught a bunch of dinks. My first question to them was, what did they do to compensate for that? And that includes possibly changing sizes, possibly color, or even changing areas.
Yeah.
AWF.
Hey, what's going on, AWF?
Hey, we had a new guy in here. Mark, I really do appreciate you coming, buddy. C19. I don't think I've ever seen you here. Augusta, Georgia. All right. That's what's up right there. Kenny Smith. I know who this is real well. I didn't know that by name, but I'm glad you putting that chunk on there because I really know who you are now. But guys, I'm gonna tell you, we went out on a lake that. When was the last time you fished Conroe? Bluegill.
What's this? March. I think the last time I caught them chin, that might have been around January, the end of last part of January, maybe beginning of February,
Yeah,
something like that, maybe. That was the last time I fished.
Yeah, we got on that lake and we made probably 4 moves before Steve set the hook on a real nice black crappie out there.
Yeah.
And in total, we probably moved 10 times
Yeah.
before we found a good concentration. And
Yeah.
all three of us, me, Bluegill, and Steve, was on the boat. And it was probably a good eight to 10 moves before we got on a good concentration and
Figure out what they were doing.
figured out what they was doing. Yep.
But all of them didn't bite though. Like I say, we seen
Yeah.
fish, but
Right.
like I say, you move that jig a certain way, them
You
fish
can hang it
taking
up.
off.
Yep.
No, they taking off.
Very spooky.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I always tell people that, you know, when I see that on live scope, you know, we pull up to a pile. First thing we gonna do is throw our marker buoy over, you know, out there, and that marker buoy is flipping and turning, slapping the
Exactly.
water. And if you got live scope, you could just flip your jig out there and let that jig hit the water too hard, and the fish will
It's gone.
scatter.
It's gone.
It makes me wonder, how do we catch fish without live scope?
That's right.
I finally ordered from Lemons Tackle. I hope you got what you wanted, buddy. I'm gonna tell you, they some hot baits. They are some really hot baits.
They are. Hey, they work.
Way to go, Ford. Wayne Clark, what's up? Carolina, North Carolina. Slick, who caught that 3-pounder on Houston? What's going on, Roger? Man, this dude here be tearing them white bass up in them creeks over there. I mean, he be on them really good. He got a good channel over there, too. Vet. What's going on, Chris?
What's up, Chris?
Hugo. Central Alabama, I put in at Bremenport. We'll be going multiple times to Wise Lake. I hear Wise pretty daggone good up there. I'll get the travel coming up. It's coming up soon. Crappie fishing. Caught 15 bass between 5 and 10 pounds. Wow.
That's a lot of bass.
In the waterway in front of the rocks last night, which might be why the crappie. You know, we've seen that the past few years. Those crappie, they're coming. You might just be a little early, or the bass are a little late. But they ain't too far away. You know, it's fun fishing them shallows, but I prefer to find them staged up in that deeper water. Once you find them, man, you can really get on those fish. Big Slim. C219, you on the Alabama River? Oh, is that where that's where the tournament is. Okay. If you're not getting hung up, you ain't. Hey, that's the motto, right? Hey, that's been in the crappie world for a very long time, and
right.
That's one of the sayings in the crappie world that I totally agree with. Now, if you got live scope, you can go out there scan open water without structure being around. Well, I really can't say that because they usually still gonna hang around ledges and creek channels,
Exactly.
even though they'll be suspended. But that structure fishing, man, is what has
that's what it is.
Made me that's what put fish in my boat. Danny, does Lake Houston ever clear up? Sometimes. I've seen it green. But that goes with months of no rain. But if you're saying like gin clear, no, it's never been like that.
But at the same time, if it stays muddy for about a week or so, them fish still got to eat. Try it. Don't be scared of that muddy water. They still gonna eat. You got to find the right color jig for them. So
that's right.
If it stays muddy and you want to fish it, at least give it at least about 2 or 3 days so they can get used to it, and you can go out there. You can still catch fish.
Yeah,
they'll be there.
Super Dave. I'm trying to do what we talked about earlier, but what they said is supposed to work is not working. But I will get that taken care of. Not sure what's going on. I'm just gonna have to play with this thing. Still trying to get used to all the features. I know it can be done, so give me a tad bit, and we'll get that handle. Fish with live scope last Saturday, and I watched fish swim up. And oh yeah, without a doubt.
That's right. That's right.
Switched jigs and got bit, without a doubt. Hey,
You got to do that, Socklet Bandit. You got to change jigs.
I often wonder that there's two scenarios that got to be going on with those guys that say that color don't matter. One is they just accept not catching fish and don't talk about it. That got to be the first thing that I always say that. Or two, they're not wanting you to catch fish, so they're giving you bad information. And I'm gonna tell you, I'm a firm believer in changing them colors. Your channel as well, man. Setting that hook, yes sir.
Appreciate that.
Dustin Shepard. James Womack in the house, yes sir. It's a local guy from down home. Used minnows all weekend. Didn't pull out my jigs, but I will use jigs this weekend. I fish at night. Okay, yeah. At night, it gets kind of a little tough with jigs.
Tough with jigs at night.
Yeah.
But this time of year, you probably can, because, about 5 or 6 years ago, I went out there a couple times when I had my other boat. Fishing, you got to have that lamp right there, and fishing the bank, catching them old males, you can catch them at night. But it's kind of hard with jigs, though.
It is. I agree. Yeah, I don't minnow fish anymore, but the years ago when I did try to do some night fishing for crappie, the only way I caught them, and I was just using jigs, was casting into lights on boat docks with jigs, and I was catching them good doing that. So if you got docks on your lake that got lights that shine out on the water or underwater lights, you might check them also.
Yeah.
Steven, Tennessee. Mike Walls, new to the channel. Hello from Mississippi. All right, I appreciate it, man. We're gonna get into some good stuff here in a minute. Steve's supposed to be coming on here after a while too. He has some things to take care of over there. Okay. So we got some stuff that's gonna put more and bigger fish in hand for you.
Right.
Mark, have you ever fished Lake Aquila? I have not. Me and Steve has talked about it, and it's gonna happen.
Where is it? Where is it located at?
It's up here.
Okay.
Up here, yeah. Joe. Well, I hope it ain't the kayak that claimed the 3-pounder before. If you're talking about the 3-pounder, Angelo. You know what I'm talking about, Bluegill?
How, yeah.
Slap Buster in the house. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Alabama River ain't got no crappie.
They there.
Some people use live scope. I use old school. Hey, I like both ways, man. I'm gonna tell you. When live scope first come out, I talked about that thing like there was no tomorrow. But I'll say this: I've fished under it. I mean, several times, and the fish that excite me with live scope the most are those roaming fish. You know, the ones that are not on structure, and there's a lot of them. So, I mean, live scope ain't nowhere near needed, but it sure is fun. Seeing that different world and just seeing what the fish do, see how they react to the action, the colors, the sizes, and we got to fish some of them stumps that I always talk about and using that live scope. You pull up there, you don't see the fish, you don't see them at all. But you put that jig down there by that stump starts to move. It grows an arm, and next thing you know, that arm separates from the tree. It's one of them big old crappie coming out of there.
That's right.
And it's just fun. I mean, you don't need live scope. I'm gonna tell you now. No, half the stuff that I see on people's boats, they don't need them. But it's just things to simplify because crappie can be a challenge.
It is. It is a challenge. It
Actively
is. Bro.
sniping. Ask me anything, please. With okay, Panoptics Live Scope. I guess that's what the PLS stands for. You got my brain frying over here, Joe. Hey, I tell you what, we pulled up to a tree on Conroe, and I dropped my jig down there, and I gave it a little action. The fish took off,
Mm-hmm.
and I seen the direction he was swimming away from the boat. I pitched my jig out there in front of it and made him turn around. He smacked fire from that jig. Got him in the boat. Sniping is fun. Doing some damage on these ice out slabs in Pennsylvania. Cold. Water temp 44. That's what's up right there. Have you gotten your lot? No, I have not. I have not. The transducers are out of stock everywhere right now. But I think I got my mind made up. I sent a little strand of messages to Humminbird trying to see if I can get a reply back. Because I sure hate to spend all of this money on live scope and then here come Humminbird with yes, Gorman's been in the game for a long time with his live scope. Yes, they've had trials and made improvements and all of that. But I just feel that Humminbird, they stand behind that simply, clearly, better. They stand behind that strongly. And it's why they haven't released it yet, because it's not what they approve of. But it's coming. It is coming. Who else we got going on here? Nobody else got a fish story. Bluegill, you let us fill us all. I know you say you use that gold dust, and that you just have fell in love with that jig.
Love it. Hey, it's working. It's working. When I say it's working, I caught him yesterday. I used it Saturday too. I used it a little bit Saturday.
Okay. You got any to where you can show them what you're talking about, that gold dust?
Let me go get my jig box.
Okay. Fleming, I have some that I've used. I just hadn't gave it an honest try. It's a concept that really seemed like it would work. But I just hadn't kept them wet long enough. I had to change colors 8 times before I got on them. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, if you're not catching fish, look, I'm not gonna say. I'll say this: I'm not gonna go against what anybody says. You can believe what you want. You can fish how you want. Everybody got their own opinion. But I will tell you this: if you are not catching fish, make some changes. Whether it's the location. I mean, first, if you know that there's fish there, you can know that with 2D. If you know there's fish there, change out those colors a little bit. Change out the size of those baits a little bit. Change the action. And if you can't get bit by doing that, then it's time to move. But going out with the mentality of you're gonna make a crappie bite a certain bait, you gonna suffer.
All right, let me see if I can do this. That's the.
There you go.
I'm gonna go get something I can hold it with. My hand's too big. Hold on.
Okay. Water was choppy. Brought in half a dozen. Hey, that wind makes it tough. 2-pounders, yeah. That 2-pounders are very common this time of year. Hey, congrats on that nice catch, Danny. Left mines at the entrance. Steven, Tennessee. Man, there's a lot of guys from Tennessee in here tonight. Superman, if I told you that, I'd be lying to you, because I say it all the time. I'm not faithful to a color. what do I start with? It depends on the watercolor. Gray is a hot color for me. Black and chartreuse, silver, blue, white. There are just so many, and I hate listing jigs because I always leave some off, and it's just it's hard. I always tell people get several different colors, several different colors. I got this one jig that's has an orange head, green body, and a yellow tail, and it don't match nowhere. But it's just like that jig you see back there. At times it work awesome. Look at that. Look at that jig bluegill got there.
That's that gold dust creature bait. I caught some on it. Y'all probably caught about 5 maybe on it yesterday. But this the main one, split tail. Split tail right there. That's the main one. So if y'all want to get some of that, y'all contact Steve Lemons Tackle. It works. It works.
You've been using it a lot more than me, but the times I have used it, it's fire.
Yeah, it is. It really is. It really is. It's a good working bait.
Without a doubt, Joe, I totally agree. Oh, you was reading it?
Know what he say?
Talking about changing colors.
Yeah.
Moving to jigs, but really like the minnows too. Hey, if it's your preference, hey, go for it.
Hey, I used to use them.
I used to use them too. Yeah, it was a starting point for me.
That's right.
And I'm gonna tell you this: you it's more than just you on that boat, Bill. So you got to keep everybody happy. Just because we use jigs, that don't mean you got to.
That's right.
I mean, if I was you, I'd let them use minnows, and I'd be dropping jigs because the minnows will give you the confidence that the fish are there.
Exactly.
And if you know the fish are there, you'll use that jig and try to get bit with it.
Same time, Uncle Bill, I take my brother-in-law, a couple of friends out with me in my boat. They buy. I call them shiners, minnows. I use jigs. And the catch ratios sometimes be the same, sometimes it be different. It depends on what the fish want. But like I said, when I go home to Louisiana, my daddy would not let me leave the house, get to that lake without buying shiners. He said, "No, we're gonna get some shiners." So he gonna make sure I have that before we get on that lake. So ain't nothing wrong with using shiners. That's what you're confident in. Hey, it's gonna put fish in your boat. That's for sure.
Yeah, that's what counts. As long as you're out there catching, hey, do what you got to do. I don't knock nobody for using, use what makes you happy. Use what put fish in your hand. Tight-lipped about it. Have you ever fished Texana? I have not. I have not yet. It's coming. I'm gonna throw something out here, guys, and let me get caught up on these. How to use Mega SI. Let me get caught up on these messages. I hate skipping because I'll usually watch the video later and I'll see questions that. Come on, y'all! 38 likes, really? we over 100 people right now. Y'all close that live chat out over there and give us a thumbs up. Close that live chat out. Go give us a thumbs up. Blue, you got to laugh about that.
Now, you want to catch me
Bluegill got to laugh about that over there, y'all. Come on now. Thanks, Camo. Get him in line, Camo. Danny. Okay, he's talking to Bud. How I've been waiting for tonight's stream to ask this question. What is the best tips or methods for folks who don't have the tech stuff? Mind of Harris, I got a video where I left my units at home, and Bluegill offered me one of his units off his boat, but I had already did my little intro and told you guys that I was going to fish without any, I mean, any electronics. All I had was my boat and my troll motor and my rods. And I'll tell you this, it takes work.
It does.
But you can, I mean, if you don't know your lake, do some casting. You may lose some jigs, but do some casting. Find that structure, or possibly just fish the structure you can see. If you got timber on your lake, if you got trees that hang out off the bank, possibly into 10 or 12 foot of water. I'm not for sure which lake you're fishing. Bridges, any type of structure. Find that structure and fish it. Is what
Right.
I.
And at the same time, you can landmark your spots.
Right.
You can get you 2 points, one from the east, the west, and you can kind of figure out where the in-betweens at. That's how I used to do it before I had electronics. And I still kind of do it when my electronics kind of mess up on me. I mark my spots. So, and that'll help you out a whole lot.
It's very doable without any
Exactly.
electronics. Not even, I mean, if you don't have, even if you don't have 2D, you can go out there and get on some good fish. It's gonna take some work. It may take a few times you going out there getting skunked, but like Bluegill said, even if you got to go out there and put your own brush pile out, and do the landmark to where as you line your triangulation up, that may be what it takes. Because some of these lakes got a bunch of structures, some don't have that much. So, but keep your head up and put that work in is all I can tell you. And it's very doable.
Very.
I'll be honest, all these tournaments are now. Oh yeah, without a doubt. If a guy's gonna fish any of the big tournaments, live scope is a must.
Got to have it. Got to have it.
Awesome. I appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
What y'all doing over there, them kids, Bluegill?
Huh?
That's your kids over there?
Are you here?
Yeah. Like the Minn Kota pilot. Coming out, handing, locking in the program spots. Mm-hmm. Cool. Yeah, without a doubt, you can do that. You can do that. The thing is, though, I think it only has 3 that you can save on your Minn Kota.
You know what? I had my phone up, volume up on it again.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm looking at the comments. People I'm texting, trying to keep
up
with the comments.
Yeah.
It's bad.
No, we're good. I got these self-sealing headphones on, so I can hear everything going on. I'm waiting for Humminbird Live Scope. Danny, I've been waiting a long time, but hey, I'm in a situation now to where these, I'm being pushed to get in these bigger tournaments, and my partner has Live Scope. Okay, Steve has Live Scope, but at the same time, it takes practice to be on point with Live Scope. So I need to get it on my boat to where I can spend time with, where my jig placement, the distance away I need to toss compared to where the fish is. That time spending that time with that unit is going to be a big help.
Time on the water.
What are your trolling motor recommendations? I'm gonna Minn Kota guy, big time. I got a bad back, so I use the Ulterra, the self-deploy and stow. But the Minn Kotas are really good. I'll tell you what, that Gorman Force, Steve has one on his boat, and it does an awesome job. It's a strong motor.
Say, wait on that bird.
What bird? Oh, waiting on the Humminbird. Okay, yeah. Hang in there, SK. I'm also waiting on the. Okay. Well, that's I feel that Humminbird's gonna put Gorman in their place. I just got a strong feeling. Hummingbird ain't playing with these units. When they come correct.
I know what it is too. I got the TV on.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it was.
I heard some screaming. It's like some screaming going on.
I wouldn't even think I had the TV on, bro. My
If
bad.
Hummingbird comes out with something better, then more power to them. No need to hate Specifico. Truly trying to perfect it before releasing it. Without a doubt. Without a doubt. William C.
Let me see.
PP. Mind of Harris. I'll use same method. Don't have live scope. Still drop down, raise up slow. Yeah, without a doubt. Hey, I'll tell you what. Not only drop down and raise up slow, but when you do drop down, be sure to stay in contact with that jig.
That's right.
Because the myth that crappie only will hit a jig going up, let me tell you, ain't true. That ain't true. They will hit a jig coming down also. Gray chartreuse seem to be the juice around here this year. Gray and chartreuse. I've never put. Yeah, I have. I've used a chartreuse on. It's not hot here though.
Yeah.
But I hadn't tried it. I used to only fish hand ties or feather jigs. But the reason why I'm on plastics now is because the people that watch the videos, they can get exactly what I'm using. And I use the plastics to help you guys have confidence that you got exactly what I was using. You see exactly how I'm working that bait, and it's to help you guys out.
Correct.
I feel both work great.
Yeah.
Steve took away a problem that I had with plastics, which was you could get a little small peck, and that fish will pull that bait down that hook. But the plastic that Steve is using, you're gonna get a good thump before that fish move that bait, and you may not even move it then. And I'm using hooks without keepers, and it's doing really well. They're doing really well.
Yeah, they are.
What's the name of that color? I think you talking about that gold. If you're talking about that gold, is gold dust, and you can get it in all the lineup that Steve has.
It's hot.
Yeah, it's a hot bait. It's really a hot bait. Georgia Tech. SK, you taught me the tie jigs. Hey, man, I'm sorry. That has helped me put fish in the boat almost as much as live scope. Awesome. Well, that's good. Man, I get some guys that curse me out for showing them how to tie. It's an addictive. This is as addictive as crappie fishing. And, before you know it, you got several things that associated with tying crappie jigs. 903 fishing. Taught me to tie as well. Love that great jig. Awesome. Do you fish regardless of what the barometric pressure means nothing to me. I'm gonna go feed some crappie if I got the time. The crappie here are not in the shallows yet, but I have caught a few in bad pressure situations. Yeah, I mean, if you, I'll say this, more than likely, right now, just about every lake. I'm not sure if you're in Texas, but I'm willing to bet every single lake here in Texas got fish on the banks. They may not be on every bank, but if you can move around and find the area that they're preferring right now,
yeah,
you'll get on some fish. I'm not sure if you. I'm not sure if you're in Texas though.
Jonesboro.
You talking to you? Y'all having a conversation?
Nah, I guess he must have heard me. I said Louisiana about my dad early.
Oh, okay.
Jonesboro, bro, up there toward North Louisiana.
I'm way behind. Did you give access to the jig or let it sit still? This weekend, slight swims get the fish committed, and once he started following, we would match the speed. If fish sped up, we would speed up. And but I'll tell you what, you gave any heavy action, those fish would not touch that jig. They would not touch it. Let the fish tell you, Ace. Yeah, without a doubt, without a doubt. See, with live scope, you can see the fish's reaction, and that's what I really like about it, because it takes away a lot of the work that I do, just with the traditional units. North Texas Fisherman, what's going on, man? I have live scope, but I would wait for the Humminbird. I'm sure the screen quality will be, and that's what I'm saying, But Humminbirds still need to hurry up, you know. Ain't my fault. I don't know. What did we talk about a while ago? Oh, from Louisiana.
Oh, he think I'm from down south. Ain't my fault. He talking about man.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Steven. I appreciate it. If you guys are here, please hit that thumbs up. It just helps a lot with the algorithms and all that other crazy stuff that goes on with YouTube. Koosey, while I was fishing, this duck was chased out of the water, flew up on the boat in my lap, and it was chased by a big gar. Really? That gar's trying to get him a meal. Grouper hunter. I catch crappie from land near structure. Yep, without a doubt. Without a doubt. SK and Bluegill, good evening. All right, Albert.
Hey, what's going on, Albert?
SK, let's go old school. Have you ever fished free line like Big Mama used to?
Cane pole.
Yep. Hey, I think those me and somebody was talking about that the other day, and it will be cool. It will be cool.
Yeah.
I used to kill crappie with zero electronics. That's funny, as a lot of these guys have 10. Oh yeah, with that easy 10 grand easy tied up in the electronics.
Yeah, that's easy.
Go ahead. No, go
I
ahead.
was just about to say that's one unit. That's about one unit, just about. Almost.
Yep. I'll say this: a lot of these lakes don't have the crappie in it that they used to. Yeah, there's a lot of people fishing for crappie right now. I can't say the fish got any smarter. I just don't think they're as thick in these lakes as they used to be. But can easily be caught. It's gonna take, like I say, it takes work.
Yeah.
I was trying to wait on Steve to get here. Man, we've been holding at over 100 people. My green screen won't let you see the full color of that, but this is brought to you by Limits Tackle, and we're going to be giving this hat away here after a while. I'm going to try to wait on Steve, but brand new Limits Tackle. Awesome hat. Awesome hat. Some of those cyclanes come to San Antonio do a lot of fishing when I go to Louisiana. Hey, San Antonio got some good lakes over there too, from what I hear.
What part of Louisiana you fish in?
16. Really? Hey, Steve. Hey, send me an email if you don't mind. I didn't have time to change my banner, so it's gonna scroll. Well, no, I'll change that, I think. So it won't. You won't have to strain your eyes. If you would, send me an email with how you're getting your unit to save 16 spots. I'd really appreciate it. Oh, I lost my spot.
We was on.
I didn't know that banner was going to be that big, though. That's big. Where did my spot go to?
Oh, Steve Martin.
Yeah,
I
there we
have
go.
where you
Okay.
can
Yeah,
play
right
16
there.
spots.
That's cool. I love that.
Yeah.
How do I find out about Crappie Tourney in the Houston? We hadn't started it back yet, Danny, but we're gonna post that up as soon as we get it going. Here's one of the guys that you'll be seeing out there, Slap Doc Lamar Harris,
What's up, Lamar?
Crappie Lake Canyon, San Antonio. Oh yeah, there you go. I already knew I've heard of some slabs being caught around San Antonio. Game and fish put out on their website everywhere. They put, oh yeah, yeah, that's cool. You just need a
Yeah.
GPS unit to find them. It starts to clear others out. Yeah, yeah. See, that's the way my Mini Coda does now. But I think it only holds 3 spots. If you add another one, it'll delete the very first one. Yeah, live scope is king. We shall see. We shall see. Got to make friends with them and teach them. All right, Dave. Hey, man, I appreciate you
All right,
stopping
Dave.
through. Man, I know you got
Appreciate
you got a heavy workload on you over there, so the hit is what they call that on the way down. Yeah, without a doubt. Yep, correct. Or slack line.
Yeah.
Problem is when or if Bird has something better, it will be 3 times the cost of Gorman. Helix 9 has never been on sale. Yeah, I mean, it may be worth it though. I don't know.
Yeah.
It may be worth it. Yeah, and Danny, like Lamar said, there's another. I don't know if you fish Lake Summersville, but it's not too far away from the Houston area. I might try to get in on that, but I just need a weekend to get up there and do some scanning. And I know I doubt if I have my live scope by then. So I'll be fishing against some guys that are quite sure several of the guys that's going to fish that tournament. I know Lamar has live scope and he's fishing it, so it would be fun just to go and challenge the live scopers.
That's right.
I got called Bluegill live scoper too, y'all. He was out there. He got on the troll motor, got on the pile, found the fish, pitched to the.
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, he did the whole 9 out there.
Hey, trying to get on it, man. Cause sooner or later, when I get this new boat, hey, I'm gonna end up getting it. I'm gonna end up getting it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too, Brandon. I'm willing to bet that 360 they're gonna have 360 live. I'm willing to bet it's coming. It's gonna be a while, James. Last year that lake was green for a long time, and then when it clears up, the lake is covered in those lily pads. All right, Corey. Still very very green. Hey, but those fish will feed. Oh, Georgia, you in Georgia? Okay. I'm willing to bet, man. I'm telling you, I'm willing to bet those fish on your lake somewhere shallow. I'm willing to bet.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Most definitely.
A year ago, I went to Choke Canyon, about 99 bridge, had a nice catch. A lot of people use boats on Canyon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hugo, gold dust it is. Gonna order some. Hey, that tad fry, that split tail, and hey, you getting it. You know when Steve first made that color, he was making it in the tat fry, and it still does great.
I caught a 1.7 black and a 2.0 white yesterday on it. So they was
Oh
hitting.
really?
Yeah.
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 Also, there was another guy come in a while ago. He's been fishing in Houston. He hit a few fish over 2 pounds.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah, Slick say somebody in a kayak.
What's up,
Oh,
Elton?
you were on. Say that somebody in a kayak hit a 3,
pounder?
but yeah, but
Yeah.
I just got to make sure it ain't. I'm gonna keep saying that because you fish any deep and clear. I have not really fished any really clear lakes.
No.
I'd love to. I would say in clearer water, a lot of people say natural, but black is something that I would definitely have tied on first in super clear water.
You know, me and you and me kind of like night and day. So, I'll be using high contrast. I
Yeah,
use them regardless, clear or muddy.
yeah.
So
I think he's talking about Gen Clear. And I see we got Steve. Yeah,
like
we got.
they clear. Oh, okay, I
Yeah,
got
yeah,
you.
yeah.
Like streams or something. Real, yeah, I got
Right. Yeah, but some lakes got that Gen Clear water in it.
you. Yeah, okay,
Yep.
got
You think the full moon affects the bite? I think it has a play
you.
in their activity, but I don't depend on. I don't. Man, if I get the time to go fishing, the boat's hooked up and I'm wetting a jig. Caught on you on Sarge earlier. Awesome, awesome. Thank you, thank you. Fished the mouth of the river, Chandler Canyon. Did well. Awesome. Yeah, Lamar, you
Mm.
get to do a lot more traveling than I do, man. I can't wait until
Yeah,
that time comes to where I can move around and fish these different lakes.
yeah.
I have live scope, but we'll switch to hummingbird if they come up with something between. In the meantime, I'm not missing the fun. Hey, I agree. I agree. Let's ask Steve. Look like he's busy over there again today. What's going on, brother?
Hey, how's it going, man?
What's going on, Steve?
Good.
See,
Yeah, I
I
was
see
just
you in the
trying to
lab again.
catch up, man.
Yep,
I'm
three
getting
grand.
there.
Yeah, 3 grand. Hey, them troll motors cost as much as those electronics.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Slick, you gotta win it, buddy. Hey, I got this hat, Steve. I was showing him this hat a while ago that you
Yeah,
gave me to
I
do the
was watching
giveaway.
you on the TV while I was
Oh,
working.
okay, okay.
Yeah.
Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, I'm trying to get caught up on these questions. We got the winners that I was going to announce last
Okay,
week
cool.
that I'll announce here in a little bit, and I'll do that hat. We may do something a little different on that hat. I'm not real sure yet, but we got somebody that wants some school bus from LBG.
Not
Uh
the school bus.
Yeah. Hey, and then somebody won those automatics,
oh.
that turquoise.
The
All
third
right. I got
automatic.
some. The people want to see them.
Yeah, show it to them.
All right,
Show
let
it
me
to them.
grab some.
Hey, Ace, I'm taking on water, but I'm taking on fish at the same time. So I'm gonna keep taking on them fish for a minute. It's gonna be a minute for an upgrade.
Sweet. Oh, you okay? I understand what you're saying now on live scope, but to catch the limits of crappie like you guys with just my electronics. Hey, it's very possible. A few videos back, I show how some of my trips start, and let me add to that what I just said, because I seen this past weekend we had some guys that meet us out at the lake. It was their I didn't know at the time it was their first time on that lake in the area that we were in. So to get started on these things, you got to you can leave your rods at the house, leave your rods at home. Just go out on the lake, use your lake map, find out where the river channels are, and find you some areas to scan, find you some spots to fish, find you some spots in several different depths, because this is going to help you do what I do what bluegill does, and once you get those spots, you can go out and fish those different spots until you find the depth that the fish are preferring for that time of day on that day, and then you can go and fish all the piles within that depth. But don't go out and think that you're gonna catch a bunch of fish with just a couple of little spots you got that you're gonna fish. You need several spots in different depths. And it's limits come. Hey, you see what being bluegill do? Limits come,
That's just
but it
like
does
me.
take work.
like yesterday, my motor been down, so I'm really paddling now. My motor's in the shop, so I had to go to a spot where I know it's close to the boat ramp where I can get back, but just in case the wind come up, I won't be as bad. Ended up with 22 and some real good fish, just maybe a mile or so away from the boat ramp.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to put that work in to get those spots. Got to have those spots.
Hayden, I have not fished Missouri yet. It's coming. Hey, Steve, guess who we had on earlier? I don't know if he's still on here.
Oh, who?
You'd never guess. 3 Pound Fishing.
Oh, cool. Yeah, he's over there in Alabama River.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Attached to the trolling motors 1500. Any Gen 3 unit will work. Correct. I do St. Louis, Fish Truman, Mark Twain. I've heard both of those. Some lake in Illinois too. That's awesome. But I didn't know you were that far away.
Maybe I thought it was close.
Yeah.
St. Louis.
Birds are overpriced for the money. You can't beat the Echo Mac. Okay. All right, Slab. No doubt I have 3 9-inch Garmins. Wow.
Yeah, the 9-inches, they were like $5.99.
Yeah.
What's up, Big Country Living?
Big Country. Yeah, I watched this video. I was intending to talk to you about that. It sounded like he said that he had seen us and we were getting skunked while he was on the fish. So I was like, man, what are you talking about? You ain't seen me with no skunk in my boat.
That's right.
He told me, man, you need to go back and look at that again. I didn't say you had no skunk. They're not on the bank up here, and okay, but very catchable, suspended at 15 feet of water. Yeah, without a doubt. And I'm willing to bet they're just out from the spawning grounds. Mm-hmm. Now I'll say this too. I've seen this on Lake Houston the past few years. The cranes have gotten so bad here and on a lot of the lakes that I fish that I see these fish. They wait until the very last bit of daylight before I'll see fish go up. Good fish go up on the bank. So those cranes could have y'all's fish just backed out during daylight hours. I'm not real sure, but like I was saying a while ago, if the shallow area you're fishing, if it don't have fish, you may want to just not give up on the shallows, but move around. Slick hollering at you, Steve.
Hey, what's up, Slick? Oh, here's that gold. Let me put it on the jig head. Oh, man.
That's the gold dust?
Yeah. It's a split tail. I got a bigger split tail so they can see it.
Yeah.
You got a big one?
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. This is a 175.
Yeah.
175?
Yeah.
I need some.
And then I got that turquoise.
Did you get some skinker tails?
This is I have. That's a turquoise 1.5. That's
that right there's
little
money,
brother. Then I got a bluegrass.
Yeah.
Oh,
I think smoking.
Yep.
Yeah.
Then I'll save one of the best for last.
I see the tail, so I already know what it is.
Yeah. Turquoise with a black tail.
The black tail.
Yeah.
It's a killer.
Oh, yeah.
You know that last video I did, man, I show what those jigs right there do. The bad thing about it is I didn't have the time to do the commentary.
Milk. Yeah, monkey milk with a chartreuse tail.
Chartreuse tail.
That's one of the most popular baits.
Yeah. So I didn't do my commentary like I wanted to on that video. And it's not really doing really well at all. Because, nobody want to just see you sit there and yank fish in the boat. But I was like, man, most of the people that's going to watch this video watch part 1 where I gave the what I did. And if they watch that video at the end, when I talked to my buddy Robert and I talked to Bluegill, we talked about what I was doing. So, but nobody want to sit there and just watch you stack your fish in. So the video not really doing really well at all. Steve, how'd you like Old Conroe?
Oh, I loved it, man. Especially when we got on them trees and that thing was like a plum tree.
Yeah.
That thing was loaded. You guys saw him on the live.
It was.
Man, loaded.
It was. It's a good fishery.
Yeah, it was
It
good.
is that.
One area, man. Oof.
Yeah.
That was a good area right there.
White,
What's
black.
that?
You know, Ray is saying that on his Gin Clear Lake that he's I'm not sure if he's saying red, white red, or a white jig then a red jig, but then he got white black. So that tells me that he's doing high contrast.
Oh, okay.
I would not think that high contrast would work in Gin Clear, but hey,
Yeah.
if it's working, keep dropping it. Keep dropping
We
it.
use blues, grays when we fished
Yeah.
Hamilton.
Yeah.
You could see 7 foot.
Right. Yeah, I would think a solid color, some solid color.
Natural.
It's like Well, I was saying a while ago, I think I'd start with black.
Golds work good.
Yep. He said he catch them on gold.
Yep.
Super Dave's hollering at you.
Hey, Super Dave, how's it going, man?
Me try to get caught up on these comments. Man, we got 111 people watching right now.
That's good. Thanks for the support, guys.
Without a doubt. A lot of fish in Truman Lake too. Awesome.
Yeah, the fishing's good right now.
She is in your videos so that they can, you know, PP. If I felt that the barometric pressure was important, I would. But we got enough things that distract us from getting out on the water already. And this has been my feeling for when I like that last live I was in. I talked about when I first got into crappie fishing. I read books, got into the barometric pressure stuff, got into the moon phase stuff, and the thing is, when I just started going fishing, that's when I really started catching more fish. And it didn't evolve around the best time that any of these charts that you see out there say that the best feeding time is. If you go out and put that work in, moving around, fishing different depths, different structure, different baits, you're gonna find some fish that are willing to feed. I hope I'm not being too not giving you enough information on that, but I just feel that it's not important enough to keep track of that stuff. I used to do calendars to whereas it had the barometric pressure. You can get the calendars that got that info on there. And I would write down where I went, the depth I fished, the fish I caught, and all of that stuff. And it just didn't equate to make that big of a difference, whether it was the best feeding time or not. 84-year-old grandfather out live scope for his first time Rayburn. We smoked him on the tad fries and stingers. Yep. Yes, sir.
Corey Kenny, yep. Thanks for the support, man.
Yep. Now you say he's got to get him a live scope. That's what's up right there.
Yep. BBG Marine, best prices around.
Yep. Lake of the Ozarks. I don't right now, Truman, but as soon as I get time to travel, it's going to happen. I want one of those hats you're wearing now. You can get it. Hey, I had to wear this hat. I love my limits tackle hat. It's very comfortable. I need to talk to the guys over there at Denali because this hat needs a little work. But hey, that rod, that new prime, y'all hadn't seen it yet. But hey, let me tell you, I had Steve and Bluegill. I had hooked it to a pretty decent size, probably 3 or 4 pound goo this weekend. So I get the fish up top. I'll tell us, hey, I'm ready to swing this joker in. They're like, no, don't do it. You're going to break that rod. You're going to break it. And I was like, well, this is how I test them. So I had to tighten up my drag on my reel real tight and swung that. I mean, that fish came in that boat pretty quick.
Yep.
You want me to show them the picture?
Yeah, show it to them.
I don't know if y'all can see it or not.
Yeah, you got to put it a little closer. Oh, there you go. It's coming.
Yeah, get it out the glare.
Yep.
Gaspagoo.
Oh
Old
God.
gash magoo. You know, I hate catching them things, but hey, they give a solid thump. You think you have a good old crappie?
Yep.
Get up to the top, and it's an old drum.
Yeah, you can order without Facebook. Send SK an email, and then he'll forward it to me.
Yeah, or you could go on the Limits Tackle. I think I
Yeah.
made a banner for that.
Limits-tackle.com.
I think I made one
Limits-tackle.com. A lot more bait colors got
right there,
uploaded yesterday.
right there.
Yep.
There you go. Limits Tackle.
Limits-tackle. Yep.
Limits-tackle.com.
And it's almost done.
Yeah, and you can email him
Yep, right
from that
from the
website.
page. Yep,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
I'm
And it's
booked right
coming along.
now, and we got a tournament this weekend, but just be patient.
Yeah, let me put that back up and make sure you get it.
Yeah.
Limits.tackle.com.
Yep. There's some crazy colors there.
Crazy colors work
Yep.
at times.
Yep.
All right, I lost my spot again. Hope I don't skip over too many people. I lost my spot. Here, Riley Fish Lake at Ozarks fishing, standing timber on Truman.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Truman's a good one for standard timber.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that.
I went and fished Branson last year in Missouri. It was pretty good.
I fished it a long time ago. I was on the bank with my grandparents.
Okay.
Fishing off the bank off of Branson.
You know,
It's a
Todd,
big lake.
I had what was it, about 2 months ago, I had that skunk bluegill. Month and a half, maybe.
On Houston?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That day it was raining, wind blowing 20, 25 miles an hour.
Hey.
I had my first skunk about a month and a half, 2 months ago for probably 7 years, I'm willing to bet. It was 7 years since I had a skunk.
It can happen.
But it can happen to the best of us. And the thing is, like I was saying, that wind, me, Gas, Steve, and Bluegill, because I talked to both of them while I was out there. I was like, man, this wind is crazy. That wind is blowing 25, 30 miles an hour. I'm talking about gusting. I'm talking about blowing. And it had been raining. The water was chocolate milk. So the areas that I could fish, the fish they just weren't there. So, but like I said a while ago, man, on Lake Houston, I'm willing to bet I got 700 waypoints saved on that lake. I'm willing to bet I got 700.
That's a lot.
Yep. I can zoom out on Lake Houston and the whole lake is blue from from the waypoints.
Yeah.
Always a home run with live scope. Without a doubt. Frustrating. Yeah. They do not bite. Change them colors, Joe.
Yep.
Change them.
They want something.
Hey, we was talking about that a while ago about jig colors matter. And just this weekend, I see you change 2 or 3 colors.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because you put that jig down there and seen that the fish turned away from it.
Yep.
You changed colors and went right back down there and hooked up.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I'm a strong believer in color and sizes matter.
We needed to try Tad fries more. We just
I didn't give it an honest go. I had it on for a little bit, but I just didn't give it an honest go.
I bet you would have been on.
Ain't no crappie in that river. Needs to go back to Grenada.
Man, see all them 3-pounders at Grenada this year. Oh man.
Yeah, I tell you what, Grenada's turned out some big fish. Catfish and crappie, what's going on, man? Bucksaw. Yeah, that was funny. What's up, Steve?
Hey, Tony.
I didn't get caught up, man. I'm way behind on these. I bet you people are commenting and saying, man, it'll be 2 hours from now before you get to my comment. You see crappie beds on side. I've never seen a crappie bed. I haven't. What about y'all?
No.
Now I will tell you this: I've seen them up so shallow that you can see their backs.
Yep.
Sticking out of the water. But I haven't seen a crappie bed.
No.
Those fish were torn up from the birds. Yeah, hey, those birds are terrible right now. How much for all of these? Oh, for the jigs. See, we way behind. You showed them jigs 20 minutes ago.
Oh,
You sell boxes of jigs or just little packs?
whatever you
You
want. I can basically. It's like Burger King. Have it your way.
yeah. Any of you guys that want to purchase? You got the hand tie packs in there? You got
Yep.
any
No, I
available?
don't have them with me. I have some
Yeah.
that I can ship out. I might ship out tonight. It's too late tonight, but just send me a message. Um, Basically, it's everything's custom made, whatever color you want, and $1 each. And I sell them in sets of 5 just to make it easier.
Yeah. Thank you, to Stan. Hear that? Inbound is
Yeah, I got a
super
new
clear.
jig head. It's got a new hook on it. This is a Mustad steelhead, and this thing is a monster. Yeah,
Oh
this
yeah,
hook, that hook's a monster.
yeah.
Man, that's a number 2. That's good for my 2-inch baits. I poured about 50 quarter ounces for the weekend. So I can't show them baits going to be this weekend because but I got some colors.
I had let them know that we supposed to be teaming up this weekend.
Yep,
I hadn't said yet, but
yep.
we supposed to be on what lake?
Lake Fork.
There you go.
Crappie Fest, big fish tournament.
fish.
Largest big fish tournament in the country.
So is
y'all,
it one fish per boat or 2
one
fish?
person per person.
per person.
One person.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Cool.
Wow. So Canada has a closed season for spawning.
Oh wow, that's
Wow.
Wow.
Thanks for that information, OG.
They gonna
Ice
be like
fishing. He say he's still ice fishing
Oh wow.
right now. Yep. I need that one money milk short tail.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. Yep.
Gold is a killer in middle water.
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, I made. Let me
Let's
show
see,
one
how
bait.
did he-
I made it
he-
the other
oh,
day. Let me
Albert.
see this
Limited out, if I remember correctly, Kelly.
Yeah.
He found them in a lot shallow. No, the fish had moved back out, I believe.
I think they
Because
were
that front,
suspended that day.
yeah, they, the week before he had hit them in the shallow water,
Yeah.
but they had their front blow through with some rain, and it pushed them back out. But he ended up with his limit.
Yeah. Yeah, they moved on me.
Yeah. They went from deep to shallow. Then the following week, that cold front blew through and they pushed them back out, right?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know if you could see the true colors in this one, but this bait started as a monkey milk, but then I put some silver flake in it. You can see it looks like gold, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that thing's a killer. It just shines.
Oh yeah. That's a good look right there.
That's going to get some exercise at Lake Fork.
Yeah.
They're going to treat that like dental floss.
Yep. Mind of Harris, I'll tell you this. Lake Houston has had some dam repair the past 3 or 4 years, and these people wait right until the middle of the spawn to drop the water level down. And it affected the crappie big time. That lake right now is a lot harder to fish than in years before they started doing that dam repair. And why they waited till the middle of March and April and all off in there to drop. And Lake Houston is not a very deep lake, so if you drop that lake 7 foot, you did some major, you got some major sandbars, especially up on that north end that's bone dry.
Right.
And it's really affected that lake big time. But to answer your question, the fish they'll adapt. I'm not for sure if your lake has standing timber on it, but don't bypass that stuff up because those fish will spawn in that standing timber. I've seen it.
Oh.
All right, let me try to get caught up on these comments. What else you got, Bluegill? Give me something else on that trip you had the other day.
Well, like I said, I started off shallow, fishing for them. And Darren, we get on too, Darren, Mr. Jackson, we get on. Started off shallow, mess with the males. I think I caught one, and started moving around. Then I went to about 11 foot of water. No, I went 8 to 7 foot of water. And that's why I started. That's why I caught them at 1.7, that 2.0, in 8 foot of water. Then after they stopped, I went to 11 foot. So anywhere from 8 to 11 foot, that's where I caught my fish at.
Yeah.
You know, they wasn't on the bank.
Yeah.
They were not on the bank. They was out in a little bit deeper water. Like I said, I might have had about 3 or 4 males. I think the rest of them were female. But,
Sweet. Did you have to use scent? Did you have to use scent?
Yes, nibbles.
Some of them I
didn't. Some of them I didn't. And I did use one of micro baits, the 1/16 with the number 6. I have one that's like a candy green, and they was hitting it pretty good too. So I did use scent a little bit.
Yeah. Hey Hugo, if you would, I'm gonna throw Steve's banner up, Steve email up here again. Not email, but his website, limits.tackle.com. Now the site is not fully operational right now, but you can see a lot of the baits that he got on there, and you can also contact him by email through the website. Or if you're on Facebook, just hit him up over there at Limits Tackle on Facebook. All great working baits, I'll tell you that. And it's like I say, I'm not sure if you mentioned getting some of that turquoise, but man, let me tell you, that bait is on fire.
Yeah.
And the all turquoise works really well. The one with the black tail works really well, and the one with the short tail works really well. Must haves, man. I'm telling you, those baits are fire.
There's that turquoise again.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a really hot bait.
And then that one with the black tail.
Yep. Hayden, we try to do these once a week, and I try to do them Wednesday nights at 9 p.m. CST. So every week we try to come on live. Without a doubt, Slab, I totally agree.
There's a good bait here too. It's pretty good when you come in the shot
yet, Tony.
And you got like a million baits just staring at you. It's pretty good feeling. That's a bad joker right there. Shad.
Yep. Stinger tail.
Yep.
1 3/4, right?
Yep.
You know what I had that's going to fork with me. That exact jig.
Yep. I got some of these.
Straight short
with some silver flake in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah, it's got some silver flake. You can
I can see it now. Yeah.
And then Oklahoma Keystone. This thing's on fire. Like a Cajun cricket.
Yeah.
It's on fire.
Oh yeah, with the it's just like yeah.
Yep.
That
Romero
with that orange tail is a good one.
And then this is my blue ice. Now let me hook it. This thing's a killer.
All right, Angelo.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a see the bottom's pearl, then you got a blue top.
The blue top, yeah.
That thing's a killer. You
bringing some of those?
Of course. I just rented a U-Haul just to tow my boat. And then this joker.
Did I have that wrong?
Let's see.
Limits dash tackle, not limits dot tackle.
Dash.
Yeah, I can swear. Yeah, it's that. Did I have it wrong?
No, I thought you had it right. That's a bad.
That's what I thought too. Yeah.
3 inch.
Limits dash tackle.com.
Yeah, the platinum. Platinum with a
platinum
chartreuse
crappie.
tail. Yeah, that's a big bait. When it just barely fits in the screen, you know it's big.
Without a doubt. That's a 3-inch, huh?
Yep. That's that 3-pounder bait right there. And it's gonna swallow it.
I think I had it right. Crappie fishing.
Bluegill, you might like this one.
I do.
Go with a purple tail.
I do.
Yep.
You know me, SK tell you all the time, he gonna try some
Yep.
colors. So hey, yeah.
All right, Steve, I really appreciate it.
June bug. This is a Lake Fork killer right here.
Yeah.
Purple, yellow.
chartreuse. Yep.
Oh, is that chartreuse?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm late.
Blueberry.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice.
That's a cool one.
That's
Yep.
nice. You trying those this weekend?
All of
You
them.
know I am if you got them in the boat.
This is a nice one too. A gray with a
Seeing
purple
all
tail.
the catfish.
Oh
That's-
yeah. Both of them.
All you
hey,
need is one bait all day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
People have 25 packs in their boat. All you need is one of each bait. It'll
One
last
of
you
each
all
bait.
day. Yep.
All day.
Okay. All right. Thanks. Hey, I appreciate it. Crappie fishing. Stay on me. Keep me straight. All right, y'all. That's the last comment for right now. We're going to do this giveaway on this hat. First, let me do this first. Let me get the giveaways that we had
Yeah.
from last week.
Yeah.
I seen there's a couple of guys that I didn't see in here tonight on the comments, but for the giveaway on Steve, this was 2 lives ago, right?
Yeah.
2 lives ago, we did a giveaway on the turquoise.
Yep.
The number that was drawn was 81, and Chuck Adams was the winner.
Okay.
Chuck Adams. I haven't seen him in the comments,
Okay.
but I'll let this go for a week before I mail these out. The LBG specials, the school bus hand ties, was number 33, and Nicholas Brougham, I believe. Nicholas Brougham won that.
Okay.
I know I'm probably messing his last name up, and also on the SK giveaway of the Limits Tackle Platinum split tailed and stingers went to Catfish and Crappie with number 17. He was the first one to pull 17. So you guys hit me up.
There's Nicholas right there. He's on there.
Cool. So Nicholas, you need to. I'll tell you what. Send me your info. Let me put this banner up here real quick with my email. Did I? I don't think I put it up. No, I didn't put your email on that banner yet.
I'm going to send you one. I'm going to give you one and send it to you.
Yeah. So send me your contact information to SK's. Don't forget the S. Crappie Catching Adventures at gmail.com. Catfish and Crappie, the same goes for you. I have this pack of platinum stinger and split tails, and you also get some painted jig heads to go along with them. So that's two of the winners that's claimed them. I hadn't seen Chuck Adams yet, but we'll let this roll for a while. Nicholas, hey man, we thank you guys. Hey, but like I say all the time, we're not giving these away because they're no good. We're giving them away because I know for a fact once you put them in your hand, and once you get them wet and they put the fish in your boat, you bring more business for Steve. And that's that's how we're trying to grow this company for him.
Right.
And awesome baits.
They work.
And look for some stuff in the future. I'm working on some big stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Working on my own line of Chanel thread.
Oh,
got it back. Yeah, there you go.
There you go.
My finger got lazy.
Closing the shop for the night.
Yeah. I'm gonna be manufacturing my own Chanel line. Colors that no one's ever seen before. I'm gonna do my own thread. Limits Tackle thread, Limits Tackle Chenille. We're going to take it to another level.
Yeah.
Yep.
No doubt. Congrats,
I'm not
you
going to
guys.
go out and buy. I'm going to actually start manufacturing it.
Yeah.
Cool.
So now, and I'm going to go and get, tips from the guys that've been doing it for years. And I'm going to say, hey, what do you like to see? Everyone has a vision that, hey, I never seen this before and it would be good.
Yep.
Let's do it. You know what I mean? That's what I'm all about. Taking the fishermen's inputs.
Exactly.
Yep.
Without a doubt. Hey guys, those of you that are new here, the way we do these giveaways, we got 108 people on the chat right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and write down a number right now. Don't start until I put the start in the text. Okay, hold up. Just give me a minute. All right, so I got the number written down. Now I'm gonna type in start. Okay, now you can enter after you see my comment of start. You can enter as many numbers as you want. All one number per comment. Don't put 20 numbers in one comment because I only use your first one. All right, we're up to 114 now. 114 people. So 1 through 114, you can post as many times as you want. And what we're gonna do is next week we'll give the winner because it's too hard to keep up with all the numbers. And we got 114 people in here. Yeah, I got my green screen going, so you can't see how colorful that hat really is, but it's a nice hat.
It's the same one
And I'll
Bluegill has on.
Exactly. Yep. And I'll probably throw in a pack or two of baits along with this hat.
Hey, I'll give you a pack of turquoise to throw in there.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah. Let's give him turquoise.
Okay. And we're gonna let that run for a minute, and then I'll type in stop. So man, that's super cool, Steve. Man, I really do appreciate all you do, man. And it just shows
it's all about them. You know what I mean?
Without a doubt. As you help them, they help you in return, and that's a great way to be. That's awesome, man.
And they gonna get some good baits.
Yep. Yep.
Without a doubt. Yep.
Because they're gonna get them and they're gonna tell their friends. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's it. Because you could be making baits like everybody else. That tear.
Yep. Exactly.
They tear up. They're about to buy some more.
Yep. And I heard one bait maker. I mentioned his name, and I said, "Why do you make them like that? So they can buy more, basically."
Right.
Yep. Yeah. And I was like, "That ain't right."
No.
Right.
They're gonna buy more anyway. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Make the baits good, they'll be back.
Yep.
No colors.
Right.
All right, guys. I just put in stop. We just passed a minute of number posting. I can't say that it was the first number, but I did see the exact number that I wrote down in the comments. But I don't know if it's the first one. So, what else can we do?
This is a good color too. I got baits like everywhere.
I need to make me a drive up there.
Yeah, that's a good color here too. That blue with a green tail. Yeah.
You get it hurt. You get it hurt bluegill.
Yeah.
I got it. I already have it.
Let me see what else I got up
I
here.
like them purple ones he showed earlier.
This is a killer here.
Yeah.
I don't use this color a lot, but I know some people it's their favorite color, their go-to.
Yeah.
Oh, that lemon lime. That's my favorite.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lemon lime on a slab bug.
That's one of my favorites.
That's a good color right there.
Yep.
That's a real good color.
Yep.
Killer color.
So we got bluegill and red ear season coming up.
Yep, monkey milk and green tail.
3-inch. Yep.
I even got the reversed chartreuse with a green tail.
Yeah.
Right.
That one will do too. That one will do fire. Hey, I know that will be good.
2-inch.
And then when you want to just take it natural, Just a monkey milk stinger,
Monkey milk.
2.4 inch.
Hey, angler, the site's not fully functional yet, but
that's a pretty nice one, yellow top and a real light yellow belly.
Yeah,
you can go on the site and email him. Steve has every size hook you can come up with,
and
he can pour.
I don't like showing these baits, but I'm gonna show you.
Am I muted?
This is only.
I don't know.
Am I muted, Bluegill?
No, you.
Can you hear me, Steve? Oh, okay.
I only show these baits once in a while.
That's that salt and pepper, huh?
Yeah, but this profile.
Oh.
No, I ain't never seen that profile.
Yeah.
You can hide that.
Little creature. I got a 1.5 inch and a 1.75 inch. And them legs be dancing.
Yep.
Yeah. So basically a full-size tadpole.
Yeah, the guys that won them platinum jigs that I gave away just now, there is a couple of those in this pack.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
That style bait, but it's in platinum.
Straight pearl. That's a killer.
Yeah.
I can't give it right now. It's written down right here. It's written down. I have it written down. Yeah, I don't want anybody jumping to conclusions saying that they're trying to change their post or anything like that. So we'll announce it when I get the honest, true, factual winner next week. So let me get back. Where's that comment at?
Pink. Yeah, pink and chartreuse. A lot of guys like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but if you go to the site, you'll be able to email him and just tell him what weight jig head and what size hook, and he can get it for you.
Hey, Steve, I got a partner right now just text me say, man, you need to get your website. He said he'll order $100 worth of baits right now.
Oh, yeah. Brown and right now. Orange, Yeah, just have him text me. I take orders by text.
Okay.
Yep. I just need to know what color he wants.
Okay.
And how many hundreds he wants. I do 100 packs, A lot of guys,
very well.
They have 3 colors they always fish with. 100 packs of each. You go baits for 5 years.
Yeah.
That ain't no lie.
Yep. Share it with your family, you know what I mean? Give them for Christmas presents. People do that.
That's
put a pack under the Christmas tree.
There you go.
Yep.
They laugh.
Yep.
You know what? Uh-oh. There you go.
Hold on. My finger. Now these people are sending me messages with orders. I'm like, man.
But the price is so good, man. You just can't go wrong.
Yep, exactly.
And that's not trying to be a salesman. That's facts.
Right. Yep. I try to give everyone the best. Gamakatsu boxes. I might have them next week. I got a lot of them. Jig boxes.
You see that comment, Steve?
Hiding the good jigs. I can't show everything. There's people watching that. You know what I mean? I can't be showing everything.
That's right.
Yeah.
It'll probably be next week with me and Steve and SK was out on Conroe the other week.
Yeah, last weekend.
Try to put it together.
Yeah. When we think premiere next, let's do a premiere midweek, like a 30-second premiere or something.
To my passport.
Yeah, see, I didn't even get the footage that Bluegill got.
Okay.
So I hadn't did any work on it.
Okay.
But I may be able to do it.
Let's do a 30-second teaser. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just downloaded it to my passport. And I'm going to say I didn't delete it off the SD card, and I'll just give you the SD card when you come on.
Okay.
Hey, were you recording when I caught that Gaspagoo?
I want to say I was.
Yeah.
Man, I hope so, because I think I looked and I couldn't find it.
I know we recorded when we got that double.
Oh yeah. Without a doubt. Yep.
I was waiting on the triple. My pole just sitting
I know.
I'm like, man, everybody gonna hit my pole.
That goo was the highlight of that trip for me, man. That goo, that was just too funny.
Yeah.
We had a good time out there, man. I really enjoyed that trip. It was excellent.
A full day too.
Yeah. Yep. How much for 100? What do you
It
want?
depends on colors, how many colors,
Yeah.
what profile,
Yep.
how big the bait is.
Okay, Nicholas.
If
That's
they
awesome.
want 100 pack of these turquoise 1.5s, I'll do $18 100.
Wow.
And that'll last you 3 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's single. That's just a single color, though,
Yep,
right?
single
It's not with
color.
the,
Yep,
yeah.
18 bucks.
It's just a lot of more work goes into when you add,
Yeah, more
colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Some people want a body color, glitter in the body, a tail color, glitter in the tail. It's just a lot more work.
You see that? He said minnows are $16.99 a dozen.
Oh yeah, minnows prices are going up.
Hey, he need to go get a minnow trap.
I get his numbers so I can buy from him. Okay.
Yep.
Man, I wouldn't be using no minnows for sure.
Yeah, I'll make you a minnow. This thing will be better than a minnow.
It will.
Yep, little 1.75.
Yep. Sound like Cali prices.
Man,
Yep.
that's a lot for a 12.
Hey Tony,
I think
we
get a quarter a pound for $4.50.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can get about something like that.
About 2-3 dozen in there, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. What's the hackle and price?
Just send me a message.
Prices.
Yeah, just send me a message. I have a bunch of Chanel in right now.
Yeah.
$14
you won't be
a
this
skein.
price on that. Yeah.
I even have some gold like that and a Chanel and a tinsel. That's pretty good stuff.
Yeah.
I got some woolly booger. I got some rabbit, what you call that
zonkers.
Stuff? Yep, rabbit zonkers. I got some what's that chenille that for the collars?
I forget the name of it. It's
I got a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Thread $1.50, denier $2.10, Danville.
Yeah.
All the hand tying. I have vices for $11. Whip finishers, scissors, head cement.
You do starter kits too, don't you?
Yep, I'll put together a starter kit. I think it's like $35. You get everything.
Yeah,
and it's top quality stuff. I don't give you the basic stuff.
Right. Dave, we're in Texas. Pretty much fish all over Texas. Not as much as I want, but that's coming really soon.
Yeah.
To stand, very much so. That very much so. You won't be any of the Steve products. You won't. Hey, especially those hand ties. You don't 25 for $25.
Yeah, $1 each, and they'll catch you. That 25 pack will catch you 1,000 crappie.
Yeah, and these are not jigs that you're gonna catch a few fish on. They fall
they're
apart. These are quality made jigs.
And hold on to your rod.
That's right.
That's right. Awesome, Hugo.
Yep.
Looks
I
like
can do it. I can do it.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Uncle Bill's, let me know. Danny, I got you're on the list, man. You're on the order list.
Sacramento in the house. What's up, Kurt?
All right. I know he fishes Clear Lake.
Yeah, I'm willing to bet.
Yep.
Here go another Cali fisherman.
Berkeley, all right. That's what's up. I got a lot of family in Napa Valley. They own wineries over there.
Okay.
Yep.
You say born and raised.
Good. Yeah, Clear Lake. That's one of my lakes I'm going to go. I'm going to probably hit that next year. I'll go visit some family, and then it's about an hour from San Fran.
I really appreciate it,
try
Tony.
to hook up with them. Crappie bandits or whatever. I'm going to try to hook up with them and go fishing.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Arkansas here. Can you put out a link or say where I can buy the starter pack for your other products? Are you talking about the jig time starter pack, David?
Yeah, just send me a message and whatever you want.
I'm gonna put this banner back up of Steve's.
Yeah, and just send me an email.
Yeah.
Limits-tackle.
Limits-tackle.
Yep. .com.
Tackle.com. I won't crappie fishing get on me again. That site is not fully operational, but you can see a lot of the products that he has on there.
There's a couple hundred bait pictures, profiles, just to give you an idea.
And you will be able to message Steve directly from the site.
and save it as a favorite.
Yeah, or you can look him up on Facebook.
Yep.
It's Limits Tackle on Facebook.
And I did the website for everyone that doesn't have Facebook.
Right.
It wasn't fair. A lot of people don't like Facebook.
Without a doubt.
I did that.
Without a doubt. Yep. All right, let me get back to the comments, see where we're at. Man, this lake right here, Berryessa, man. I see
Napa County. Yep.
Yep, I see some nice crappie coming out of that lake.
Yep, I'm gonna hit that one too.
How much longer before y'all retire? I got ways to go.
1 point something.
I got too long.
Yep.
I'll say this. I'm gonna retire as soon as I say I'm done.
2023.
Yeah, that's true.
That's my retirement date. 2023.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's coming real soon.
For real? Cool.
Full time. We had an interview with the school today. My kid's 15, and the teacher asked them, "What do you want to do? You have to have your plans after you graduate high school. You got 2 years left." And he said, "I want to work with my dad."
Wow.
That was pretty cool. Hit me hard, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he could have said anything. I want to be a doctor. I want to be and he said, I want to work with my dad. And that was pretty cool.
That's awesome.
So, yeah.
I can see y'all on the tournament trail then.
Yeah. He likes them $100 bills, man.
And he's already just about kicked me off your live. He got people they're waiting on Nicholas.
Yeah, he liked it. It gives them a teenager a little boost, you know what I mean?
Without a doubt.
It's pretty good stuff.
Without a doubt.
Getting him a drone, you know what I mean? He's gonna be doing some drone stuff.
Yeah, that's cool.
He's gonna be my cameraman.
He's gonna tell you to be the cameraman.
Yeah. I want to get him a 3-pounder. That's the goal.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yep.
Yeah. Hey, Ronnie, I use a Peak. Hey, have you tried contacting them to become a dealer, Peak dealer? Vice.
I was just thinking about that today. I seen a couple guys.
Yeah.
They just got accounts. You know what? I'm gonna do that tomorrow. Hey, Ronnie, send me a message.
Peak is a expensive ice, so
yeah. I could just throwing the number out there. I will beat everyone's price.
Okay.
I'm throwing out probably $125 for people for a Peak Vice.
Hey, read this comment. He just got in from fish and say he got scored.
Oh man.
Oh, wait, did I catch bait?
Yeah, I'm throwing out $125 for a Peak Vice. I've seen them up to 175 out there.
I think I gave 170 for mine.
Yeah. So I'm thinking I can do it for 125 for you guys. And a discount code will be SK. So if you want to order, if you mention SK, I will give it to you for discount. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna start doing. What we're gonna do is you guys tune into SK's live. We'll give discount codes every week.
No slack.
When you order something, give me that discount code and we'll knock some. You'll either get a free extra pack or something.
Yeah.
Just for supporting us.
Somebody just bought two tackle boxes from you.
Yep.
48 packs of baits.
Yep.
Hey, you're going to enjoy them too.
They work.
Yep.
You won't be disappointed. Oh my gosh, great live. Thank you, Hugo. Enjoyed your company.
Appreciate it.
Hugo.
Dash.
Camo Joe. Me and Dad caught crappie in a stump. Hey, Dad, I'll tell you what. How you like fishing them stumps, Steve?
Oh, yeah. I like the smallest stump out there. In a tournament, if I'm going to catch, that's where them big fish hang out.
Exactly.
If I'm going to catch one big fish off of it, it was well worth it.
Yeah.
Everyone goes for these biggest brush pile on the lake. Guess what? And another 1,000 people are just like you.
Right.
Them little stumps that don't get hit once a week.
That's right. Yep. Without a doubt.
Yep.
That's awesome, Kurt.
Man, a trip.
Does he have a dealer in Arkansas? Not that big yet. It's coming.
No. Yep.
It's coming.
Yeah.
Just starting.
But I ship everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh, Peak. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna call Peak tomorrow. That's what I'll call him tomorrow, and then I'll let you guys know.
Yeah.
But I can get an account, so I'll just have to work on it. I could probably do the account tomorrow.
Yeah. Thanks, Bill. Appreciate you hanging.
I know they were back order for a little while. I think a week.
Yeah.
People I heard. So, but they're good vices. I don't know. Does Peak make different models? SK, do you know?
It's pretty much a stand or a clamp.
Okay, they don't sell like 5 different models.
No,
okay,
yeah,
they just sell the Cadillac.
right.
What
Exactly.
vise do you use?
Pete.
Okay, I heard
Yeah.
like Griffin spiders are good. You know.
Yeah, that's what Camo just put up.
Yeah,
What brand are the ones that you have?
I have Griffin, the starter
Okay.
kit, starter devices,
Yeah.
and I know people that use them 5 years, $11.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
all depends on what you want to do. You know,
That's
if you're
right.
only tying once in a while,
belly.
it's perfect. But if you're gonna tie, you know, every day and
Yeah, you're gonna need a good one.
and everyone has a
Yeah.
different budget. That's what I do.
And that's what I say all the time too. I mean, if you're gonna get into tying the sail, especially if you tie it every day,
Right.
get you a good vise.
Yeah. That's what we should do one day is on this live, just tie a jig for everybody. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry
People
about
like
that
that
coughing
stuff.
in my mic, y'all. Couldn't get to my mute button fast enough. Kim Barnett, man, I tried to get time to get over there to see you live today, man. Just could not make it.
I was on it. You know,
Oh, were you?
he supports me. I went on there, chat for him for a little while.
Yeah. I tried, man.
Great guy, man. We met at the Crappie Expo. We had dinner, you know what I mean? Hung out that day. He hung out in the booth with me, you know what I mean, while I was selling my stuff. Good guy, man. Great guy to support.
Super Dave, brother, I really do appreciate you hanging with us. It's like I say, I don't know how you do it, having to get up as early as you do, but man, I really do appreciate your consistent support. And it's like I said, I will get that taken care of what me and you talked about earlier for the next live. Thank you. Seriously. Miss Bertha in the house.
All right.
How's it going, Miss Bertha?
Little Rock.
Little Rock.
When do shell cracker bed in Texas? Look, I'm gonna let you answer that.
Right now, some lakes, it depends on what lake it's on.
It depends on the lake.
Some are doing it right now. Mostly, well, I know, I used to catch red eel. I call them checker pin from Louisiana. It'd be right after the crappie spun. As soon as them crappie move around and stop spawning, them shell crackers come right on in.
Hey, Warren, what's going on, buddy? What's the bobbin for big thread? Is a bobbin for? That's to do your final knot. After you get your hackle and chenille on your jig or whatever tail material you're using, that's what ties your final knot to hold your chenille on.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get out of here, guys. It's I have to get up at 4:15.
We right at 2 hours, so
yeah, I gotta get up 4:15.
I appreciate you.
Tomorrow's my Friday, so
yeah, mine's too.
Yeah, look, Limit Tackle will go live tomorrow, probably only for a half hour. I got a bunch of stuff to do. Get ready for Lake Fork. We're gonna be pre-fishing Friday, so
yeah.
We're not gonna be able to go live Friday and tell how good we're doing.
Nah, you're gonna be
because we got the next day, but Saturday afternoon on the drive home.
Yeah,
we will let you guys know.
That's right.
And have some pictures and some memories and stories.
Exactly.
So
we'll get with you later. Then, like I ain't be too far. I gotta get up about 5 myself.
Yeah. All right, you guys take care. Thanks everyone. How many we got live now? Over 100.
Still over 100. I can't
that's
believe
good, man. Thanks, guys, for the support. Appreciate it. All right, take care, guys.
All right, brother. We'll talk later.
All right, bye.
Hey, I really do appreciate these guys joining us, man.
Being late as it is.
As late as it is.
Support.
Yep. Brad, what lake were you on? Kenny P. Awesome. Alabama.
That's right.
Do they make a thread? Bobbins for bigger thread. Oh, you talking about the spool size? Is that what you're talking about? I think you're talking about the spool size. Yes, they do make.
Spool.
They make one that only that little small spool of thread only fit on, but then they make some that the longer. And you know, I use the regular sewing thread, Coates and Clark, and I always buy the big spool. So I don't have. I had a guy, actually a few guys asked me what was the part number on the bobbins that I have. Man, I've had them bobbins so long that I just don't. And what I did was ordered 3 of each. I ordered 3 of the small ones and 3 of the big ones, but I don't recall the dimensions. I guess I should say that determines the size that bobbin will hold. But you may want to check with Steve. Steve got some bobbins over there, so you may want to check with Steve. I'm quite sure he could get you hooked up on the right size that you're looking for. Yes, he did. Coming soon. I think he mentioned that a while ago. What did he say? Next week, maybe?
Yeah.
I think he said next week that they'll be in. Miss Bertha hollering at y'all.
Hey, what's going on, Miss Bertha? How's it going?
Or hollering at you now. Steve's gone. Man, it's so hard to keep up with these comments.
Yeah.
There's a lot of us out there. Use a Regal. I hear Regal's pretty decent too. Looking for a new fishing spot on Google Maps. Yep. Great thing to do. You can put that time in before you get to the lake.
Exactly.
Appreciate your time. Without a doubt, too, Stan, man, I really do appreciate you joining in.
All right.
First time on live. We'll definitely be back. Awesome, Greg. I really do. Great to hear that you enjoyed it. And I advise everybody that, hey, I try not to miss a question, not one, in the comments, and try to address try to help people out. Ford, buddy, I really do appreciate you sticking with us. Vito in the house. You know what? I had your pack of jigs while I started bringing them over. I said, yeah, he might not come on tonight. I was going to tease you with them. Great show again, guys. It's weekly. Must see stream. Thank you. We'll look for you next week.
All right.
Thank all of you guys. I really do appreciate it. Just clamp. I use the clamp. I wanted a solid. Also looking at Vice Skinny Kenny has. Yeah. If you're in it for the long haul, get a good Vice. Peak is a well-known solid Vice, and after I got into tying jigs, I was like, well, I know I'll be doing this for a while. I went ahead and spent the money on a and it has an awesome reputation. It's really a solid Vice. Once you get it adjusted to the hooks you're tying on, there's no moving. It's locked in. Kentucky Lake. Okay. One of these days, man, I'm telling y'all, SK will wet his boat on your lake. It's coming. What do you find a good used John boat, or is it better to buy new?
You can look on Craigslist, but I prefer you buy nothing. If you're financial, just go buy new because they have holes, they leak. They got rivets in them, and hey, my boat leaks. I'm used to it, but at the same time, I would probably buy a new one with a trailer because I don't have a trailer on mine.
Yeah,
probably the Academy. Academy probably has it too.
Yeah, that's true too, Stan. And I'm willing to bet. I was looking into those to help me while I'm doing that weave, that two-tone jig. It would be a big help. I'll probably mess up a lot less Chanel doing so. Thanks, Ohio. I really appreciate it. That's awesome, man. Y'all's feedback is what keeps us going.
That's right.
JLD.
JLD Fish.
Paul, how's it going?
It's going.
Show my support. Hey, I really do appreciate it. I got to get up early. I totally understand that. But we thank you anyway. I really do appreciate you stepping in. I want to keep this a show that's informative enough and friendly enough that it constantly grows.
Correct.
Going to move back out deep once they spawn. They will hang in that area a few months. You'll be able to catch fish just out from the spawning area.
They will.
Milton, thanks for being with us. Good night. Y'all have a bluegill. We're at 2 hours right now. You ready to call it? I know you got to hit it again.
Yeah, I got to work in the morning too. So yeah, I enjoyed it, y'all. I enjoyed it too, SK.
Without a doubt, guys. We still at 94 people, man. I'd be hating to leave, wow. But man, I know you guys. Most of you guys are probably having to get up in the morning just like we do.
Yeah.
And I really do want to say I thank you guys for being with us. I hope you enjoyed. One of the best I've watched. Explain everything. Awesome. I really do appreciate it. Glad you're take my dad crappie fishing first. All right. Cool. Well, good luck out there. Y'all be sure to wear your life vest. Be careful. If you're in areas that you're not familiar with, be sure to idle to make a track to where you don't hit a stump or sandbar. Keep your dad safe out there.
That's right.
Hopefully he'll enjoy it enough to where he'll get back with you. On the lake, chasing a crappie.
That's right.
All right, Nicholas. Hey, I'll email you probably tomorrow, and
we get them in the mail.
I will. Yeah, we'll get those in the mail to you. Well, Bluegill will be emailing you, and I got to get in contact with Catfish and Crappie. Thank you, Catfish and Mark. I really do appreciate it.
Come on, Joe. Talking about it's only 9 o'clock in California.
Where are you staying at? Oh yeah, it's only 9.
Yeah. It's 11 o'clock, Camo. Go to bed.
Yes, it's just after 11 here. Ronnie says 12 there.
That's what I'm talking about. It's time to go to bed, Camo, Joe.
Awesome. Man, I'm gonna tell you, I see some live shows, man, and the crowd there gets really radical. But man, I'm so glad that we got people here that's so respectful and man, I informative. Yep, ask good questions. It's just awesome. Just south of Pittsburgh, water still mid-50s. I fish from the bank most of the time. Any tips? I do decent with spinners and gut minnows, but not usually hot till April. Do you have any deeper banks that are are closer to deep water? What about even piers that'll get you out a little bit to where you can get a little deeper water? Coves where those fish spawn at. I know the daylight hours are growing there just as they are here, and those fish are going to be close. So if you can get close to a cove, the mouth of a creek, and find I would say start at 8 foot. In the 50s, that water is not too cold for those fish. I'd even try 3 foot on out. Boat slips, docks, anything you can get close to. I know you say you're bank fishing, but any area that you can get to where there's some visible structure to help you get close to where they're gonna hang it is gonna be key.
That's right.
And I will say this: back when all waters were in the 50s, the fish they didn't want a lot of action on that jig. So slow, if you're using a slip cork or a fixed float or whatever, however you're doing it, slow is probably going to help you.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I really do appreciate it. Let me make sure I don't have any more questions. No, what kind of pliers? I think he's talking to Stan. I think we'll close it out, y'all.
Yeah, I gotta hit it.
Miss Bertha, going back to listen. Okay. That's
Let's go
awesome.
back to the
We
beginning.
talked about some pretty good stuff tonight. Answered a bunch of questions. Without a doubt, Mark, good people here, I really do appreciate it. That there's some lives get out of hand. People got to get blocked and all that kind of stuff. Man, I'm just so thankful that it hadn't been that way here. Uh, I try to be as respectful as I can be, and I hope it stays that way.
You got to have both of them with that.
Without a doubt. That's awesome. Yeah, Lyle and Mark, they're great people. And I wish they do some awesome lives over there also. Catfish and crappie.
Yeah.
Lyle's got um, the panfish edition of their live. That's been I see that taking off really well here soon.
Yeah.
But I wish I could spend more time over there to be with those guys. But man, with my work schedule and all the stuff that I've got going on here, not making excuses, but I will be over there. It's a great show. Very informative too, by the way.
Yeah.
Clear Lake, Dam, and the Delta for freshwater. Hey, I'll tell you what, Berryessa, man, that lake there. If I was up that close, I'd be want to be on it for sure, without a doubt. All right, guys. Bluegill, appreciate you being on.
I
All you
appreciate
guys
you
are
having
still
me.
with us. Hey,
All right.
we'll see y'all next week. Same time, same flavor.
All right. Good night, y'all.